Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so we'll now move forward with the intro. So please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the bell icon. To see full readings, you can further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. There, you'll get to see full readings, early readings, as well as other future dynamics I plan to offer. Please also remember that I offer personal readings, and you could also donate to the channel. The information for all of that is in the description box below. Thank you, and now we'll move forward with your reading. Okay, Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. Okay, this will be a general reading for you for April the 15th to May the 10th of 2024. And of course, to see the entire reading, as the intro would have said, you'd have to become a Patreon member. And the outro reading will also tell you more with regards to everything else. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and all that kind of good stuff. I greatly appreciate it. I almost combined two words just now. Okay, so Sagittarius, let us get into it. Let's see what's happening. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. You know, this is interesting because the Ace of Pentacles is coming through as this is a general reading, and it's coming through in certain forms with me. Certain forms, as in, for some of you, this is you making a definitive decision in your life towards your prosperity. Like taking hold of a scenario or a circumstance or a path on which you know is going to facilitate growth and abundance and opportunity and development in your life. Some of you will be getting an opportunity to further your physical world or your dream of your physical world manifestation, like manifesting that along, like developing that along, like it's being handed to you, given to you. Like some of you will be getting a promotion or a connection, a cooperative understanding. Some of you will be getting more free reign to use varying resources so that you can further capitalize on a situation that brings in the abundance. Okay, and some of you are just getting a straight up investment of sorts. Okay, some of you are getting a transformative gift of the universe whereby it really does impact your physical world. So some of you are getting something that facilitates the cost or the finances towards something in order to move on or to move forward in your life, or something that elicits a level of stability and which you can build on, like build off from, or build toward. Okay, I sense some of you, this is also a facilitation of moving to another world of sorts. Okay, like this is the groundwork being established so that you could fortify yourself, support yourself, stand on your own feet in order to facilitate movement into another realm. And I sense that realm is a little bit later, but this is like the cultivation, the starting point. Okay, this is like some of you using what you have now and really assessing everything and really making a budgetary understanding, and the universe is blessing that budgetary understanding to multiply it in some way. Okay, so Sagittarius, if you have certain big wishes, big goals, big dreams, a huge transformative state that you are gearing yourself towards, or you've recently or about to commit to in such a way, or finishing up a business understanding of sorts, or a commitment, an agreement, whatever the situation is, it is going to show a lot of promise, a lot of physical fruit, promise towards growth, stability, and movement in your life. So it's the establishment of your fortune, as it were, or for the next levels of things. I don't necessarily sense this being the immediate. For some of you, it can be like an immediate investment to launch off from, yes, but a lot of you, I sense this is more of a opportunity of cultivation. Okay, Sagittarius, like there is the decision that starts the momentum of the Ace of Pentacles energy in your life that will start to affect all of your physical world. And of course, yes, lead into more security, financial abundance, and all that kind of stuff as the development takes place. That's what I'm sensing. Further clarification for the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see what I mean? Okay, so King of Swords. This is the guy with the plan, okay? He has made the commitment. He has made the system. This is the schedule. This is the budget. These are the concerns. This is where your time management is going to be. This is who you're going to be involved with. Like everything is, the ink has dried on this paper. Okay? The King of Swords is someone whose kingdom is running smoothly, efficiently. I mean, you can't get any more efficient than him, technically. Okay? Everything is like clockwork. Okay? He delegates, he expects certain things. Everything is as he expects it to be. And that's why I told you some of you are getting more authority, power, able to, and that frees him up from the burden of other particular concerns so that he can think on more grander scopes, think towards also future bigger prospects and planning and ventures, okay? Developing systems from the data he will even take from what's happening in this kingdom now, okay? That's the type of vibe that you'll be in, okay? Did I say the date of this reading? If I didn't say the date, I mean it's in the thing, but it's from April the 15th to May the 10th, okay? So that is that is what's manifesting, especially in the first week of that part of the April 15th week, okay? There is establishment of oneself, establishment of one's boundaries, establishment of one's agenda, responsibilities, and like personabilities within yourself and even those who are close to you, because you are determined to facilitate the growth and the opportunity for your Ace of Pentacles to further grow in your life. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the High Priestess. See, some of you, it's sometimes not necessarily as easy to speak towards certain things. Sometimes you have to speak in a certain way, okay? You have the High Priestess coming out here. You've been using your discernment, your tact, your sensibilities, how to initiate certain beliefs in certain respects, or how to initiate certain conferences, certain agreements, certain legislations, whatever the situation, certain, finite, like, this is what's going to happen, okay? As to not create, like, certain ripples in the water that would annoy you, I sense more so down the line. It's like being very tactful, okay? So the High Priestess is giving you the energy of a level of inspired tact is what's coming through, okay? Because you're dealing with enough, you don't need to deal with anything that will shake things up. The High Priestess is bringing in a level of, there's a level of, because like I said, some of you aren't seeing it initially, but you can feel it. And that's what, like, the High Priestess is giving you that strong belief to know that, okay, once you make these changes, okay, the Ace of Pentacles in certain respects will further be able to manifest in your life. And for some of you, like I said, you may not necessarily see it, but you can feel that energy, and you can feel the decisions that you're making are going to facilitate this type of change in your life, okay? So you have a strong discernment right now, Sagittarius. It's because you're tired of a certain way of being, or you've seen also the truth of the matter in a certain situation, and you realize that other things are not going to change around you in certain respects, so you have to be the change in the situation. And you have to change for yourself to facilitate this growth in yourself and for yourself. Okay? The universe said, take another card. Yeah, see what I mean? I felt this coming along. The 10 of Cups. See, because this is part of your dream. This is part of your world. You want to live a certain lifestyle. You have a certain way of wanting to travel, wanting to be more creative in your life, wanting to grow, want to flourish, want to be able to support a family, want to be able to expand in various avenues, okay? However that means to you. Want to be able to socialize more, want to be able to, just be more free, And in order to do that, in order to entreat this 10 of cups in like the fulfillment of a happy lifestyle of sorts, you know, that's going to take resources, of course, right here, but it's going to take a type of plan that's going to facilitate that, that's going to entreat that energy and entreat that transformation in your life. Okay? So the universe knows this is what you want, and it is helping you, guiding you, and part of that is through your discernment with the high priestess. Okay? So at this time, especially in this reading time, trust yourself, because you're vibrating at a high frequency, because I sense there's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of clarity in you at this time, okay? Because the desire for this is extremely strong. It's making your mindset very clear on this is what you need to be focused on now, and this is what is a lost cause or can wait, okay? Okay, so Sagittarius, let's continue on and see what else is happening for you at this time. This is exciting. And we have, yeah, see, I literally just finished saying that. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. So in certain respects, some of you are choosing from one aspect to another, okay? Certain things you're going to realize that can wait. Certain things, also, I sense for some of you, the Two of Pentacles, you're going to realize it's not for you. Like it's, that pentacle comes with a string attached. I think for some of you, there's one of these pentacles, and you're discerning between the two. That's one of the first times I've ever seen the Two of Pentacles like that, because sometimes I normally see it as options being good. No, it doesn't really matter which one you choose, but you know, only one can take your full-on concentration at the time. No, I'm seeing for some of you, one of those pentacles has strings attached, and you don't want to have none to do with it, okay? Whilst you know your ships are coming in, there is going to be some work headed your way in certain respects. You want something that is freeing. You want something that facilitates your dreams. You don't want to keep investing into someone else's dreams. It is your turn to shine. It is your turn to start building. You're tired of just going by, being pressed under something. You want to rise above, okay? And I sense with the High Priestess energy here, you're going to discern which focus of kind of resources, like I said, and time management, and where you should be leaning yourself to. It's gonna show. I don't sense it showing just yet. I sense you are moving forward with certain plans of action, and you are navigating through it. Like you know the direction, you know you have the reasonable plan of action, but there's a navigation that is going to be required. The High Priestess, and I think that navigation is going to happen more so within the first 2 weeks of the time frame of this reading, okay? Because it's like, it's one thing to make a plan, it's another thing to make sure the arrangements are in place. And some things are outside of your control, Sagittarius. That's just how it is. Some of you may be waiting on notifications. Some of you may be waiting on a transfer, a loan to come through, a partnership agreement, a paperwork. You know, there's things outside of your control. And as you're moving and delegating these things, because that's what the King of Swords does. He delegates. He says this. He's sending out the emails. He's making sure he has those personal assistants. They're making sure certain things are done. He already set the agenda, the groundwork, and now he's just making sure certain things are happening. It's moving, you know, so that he can be free to think about those more lofty, ambitious, more important issues. Okay, so that's the vibe. Okay, so it will be made clear to you. But use your intuition to assist you, to help guide you towards where you should be leaning. Further clarification for the Two of Pentacles. Wow. What did I say? Oh my gosh. The Justice. Remember I said it'll take a little moment, okay, to weigh the pros and cons to figure out which one is for you. Okay, look, Justice. The scales will be balanced, okay? You will have that discernment, okay? There will be light shining on the sun for you, okay? Justice, major arcana, so it's a major decision. And Justice is also like the angels working behind the scenes, so that's why it's like some of you had to wait for certain dynamics, certain processes to run its course Angels are working on your behalf regarding those courses, okay? So try not to worry too much about that either. It could be a bit tenuous for some of you, but just have faith in that regard that things are going to work out in your favor, okay? Your good karma with justice is coming your way. It's going to help facilitate and make very clear the main course on which you should be leaning to, okay? And I use the term leaning because I sense for some of you, it's not cut and dry. It's not like you could just leave one thing to go to the next thing. No, for some of you, you may have to support one thing for a little bit until you're able to fully divest yourself from that and invest in a different avenue. Okay, that's just how it is for some of you. Okay, but the process is happening. Okay, and you will start seeing those tangible results within at least the first 2 weeks. Things will start being making more clear for you, and it'll be fair for you. Okay, further clarification. Oh my gosh, what did I just say? You have justice and you have judgment. Judgment is like that transformative energy of yourself, of your being, it's a type of transformative world type energy as well. It's like what is done is done. This is a decision that's being made and you're moving forward. Like you're waking up into a brand new you. You're waking up into new connections. Okay, you're waking up into new ways of facilitating or operating things. Okay, it is a doing away of certain things that has ran its course, and now you're going to cultivate a prominent, like it is destined to happen, destined for your attention type direction, a newness. Okay, this is waking up into a type of new life, as it were. Okay, there are certain aspects of you that will also be dying at this time and healing. Okay, because you've learned, I sense for some of you, you've learned to accept a situation that is also further freeing up your mind to become more authentically you. Where some of you were a bit burdened, you weren't able to breathe in certain aspects of who you were or who you are. Okay. So there's a lot of transformative change that's happening, especially to facilitate your choice, Sagittarius. Okay? These are two major arcana. This is like big stuff happening. Huge transformative energy. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Queen, the Queen of Swords. So some of you, it will be further hands-on. There might be a certain point while as things are putting together, you may yourself have to get up and make sure something is done and done the way you expect it to be done. Okay? Whilst the king is more so, a king of swords is more so the delegation of sorts, just speaking, in certain respects, because, you expect it to be done, servants and all that kind of good stuff. The Queen of Swords is one who is, if she has to, she will do it herself. Okay? If she has to, she'll do it herself. Like, get out the way, I'll do it. You understand? So there may be a last minute thing that will require your attention to get it done. And I sense also with the Queen of Swords, no one can talk to her with nonsense. She sees the truth of the matter. She's vibrating at a high frequency where she can see the math of everything, basically, the equations of everything. Okay? She is honest, clear to the point. There is no confusion in her. Okay? And she doesn't have any time to waste. Okay? There's a lot of truth in her. Okay? And we see that happening with a lot of what's happening here. The High Priestess, that is like a truth card. We have the King of Swords. He's dealing with the truth of the matter to make sure things go as they should. Okay? You have Justice. That's like the truth of the matter as well. You have Judgment, the truth coming out, basically. Okay? You have the Queen of Swords. You're hands-on, like assisting the truth, making sure things are done as they're supposed to be, not dealing with any cloud nonsense of sorts. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of action, intellectually especially, and your desire, your commitment, your tenacity is going to be very much involved at this time. You're not wasting any time. You are very tired, I sense, of a certain way of life, and you are making sure that this change that you have decided to, you committed to, is going to produce what you expect it to do. Okay? So, We'll take this reading over to the Patreon page, Sagittarius. I really hope to see you there. Otherwise, I really do hope this has helped you thus far. Thank you so much and stay great. Bye. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being a Patreon member. I really do appreciate the support. It actually does a lot for the channel, and I'm very grateful. So let's continue on and see what else is happening for you. Yeah, the Three of Cups. So like I said, we already saw the whole transformative facilitation type things happening around here, okay? The work that had to be done, the push for certain things, the seeing through the muff and the gruff and the stuff, you know? And finally getting that last like push, as it were. So things are going to start moving a bit more into your corner, a bit more into your court. And I sense more so with the Three of Cups, that's more in the latter part of April, early part of May, okay, whereby the transformative energy, the manifestations of the work that are being dealt with, the decisions that you made in what direction, how to handle it, what you're going to take on, who's going to be in your court, who you're leaving behind, all that kind of good stuff. Really bringing in that Ace of Pentacles energy, and the universe is further going to compliment you on that. I'm sensing it's no small effort to you, but there is going to be a celebratory energy happening there, and you'll also possibly be partnered or find at least 3 people who are very secure in your court, very trustworthy, very reliable. Some people who are probably on the same mindset as you as well, and you gather strength from one another, I sense, for some of you. So you will be in a celebratory mood because there is a facilitation that has been concretely done. Okay, whatever needed to be done here, it's done, it's approved. Okay, so it's like a small win is what I'm sensing, okay, with the Three of Cups. It's a small win, but it's a significant win that further sets the tone for things moving forward, okay? That's the whole point of this, okay, towards your better lifestyle, okay? Further clarification for the Three of Cups. Wow. You know, Sagittarius, I cannot make this up. I sometimes feel, you know, because it's like, I really want to share this stuff more so, like all of this on YouTube, but I have to also think practically in my standing as I'm trying to facilitate other levels of my life, hence the Patreon page and everything, and I really want to do more, you know. But sometimes when I do these readings in the extended, I'm like, I really want to just throw all of this on YouTube because people need to see this. Sagittarius, you need to see this, okay? Because it's very encouraging. Okay, so like I said, I mean, you got the Tower clarifying the Three of Cups. I told you listen, there is a milestone or a decision that the work and everything that we spoke about, it finally, whatever next step this was, okay, some of you could be a big step in certain respects. Maybe you're taking very big steps, big step after big step after big step. But I sense more so, generally speaking, there's a progression of things, okay? And there's certain changes that had to be made there, like we spoke about, okay? So this is celebratory energy of a significant change, no matter how small, but it does set the tone moving forward. And look, we have the Tarot card, because that old way of certain things you knew could no longer last. It was not doing what it needed to do. It was not facilitating your dreams, your goals, your desires, okay? So finally, it's done with, okay? That next step is approved, it's done, you can now start moving forward. This is the universe, it was also helping you with that. It has broken those foundations away, and now you're getting able to set up those new foundations as we spoke of. Okay, Sagittarius? Now you finally get to, okay, you know what? Now, this is the next go time. This is that new structure I get to stand on and then continue building and moving forward. That's why I said for some of you especially, there was a tandem thing happening here for some of you. You couldn't just, sometimes in life you just can't go cold turkey, you know what I mean? So sometimes you have to carry on with one thing while you transition into another thing, okay? And some of you, I sense this is in the same facility. It could be a lateral move of sorts, or it could be a definitive measure of responsibilities to make sure you're not overextending yourself in order to facilitate your personal time and everything to then focus on another thing in your life, okay? So some of you, this is Like some of you could be still in the same situation, but your time management is now focused, which frees you up in your personal life to deal with the next foundation of things. Okay, in order that eventually you may leave this entire thing entirely. Like I said, there's different milestones happening, but but it is a new foundation to build off from. Okay, it's like the next step. Further clarification. Wow. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius. I really think I might put this on YouTube. I might put this whole thing on YouTube because I really think it's beneficial. It's like y'all really need to hear this. I don't know. Oh, I have to control myself. It's like, Naveen, no, you have to build up Patreon. It's like, no, I think I might. Let me see. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles. Listen, Sagittarius, what I just say. Now you free up your time to focus on the next foundation. That's what she's doing here. She's looking at the pentacle. She's focused on that. Okay? This is her future. This is her livelihood. This is that new project. This is that new lifestyle she wants. She wants to look better. She wants to dress better. She wants to go around a certain level of social dynamics. She wants to build a business. She wants to build her independence. She wants to build her confidence in herself. She wants to know that she's standing on her own feet, that she doesn't have to kowtow to whatever have you around her. Okay? This is someone who is going after this. And this right here is the Ace of Pentacles that she's holding. Right there. Do you recognize it, Sagittarius? That's why I said, because sometimes when the Ace of Pentacles comes out, it's like, you may normally hear it like this is the universe gifting you. And it very well may be true, okay? For some of you. But the majority of you, I really did sense this is more of a push to go after this. It's available, and the universe is trying to bring it to you, and it'll work with you in order to help manifest it further. Okay? And that's what's happening here. It's that next step. Now you get to fully focus even further on building this Ace of Pentacles, allowing it to mature in your life, to vibrate in a way that further attracts levels of abundance and resources in order to further yourself along whatever situation you're in dealing with in your life. Okay? It could be sports, it could be a career, it could be your own business. Okay, it could be family. It could be, finally having time for a family and nurturing maybe your newborn or something like that. Okay, whatever it is to you, but finally, it's that celebratory energy that you finally get that ability to then fully focus on your next stage of things, your new foundation for yourself. Okay? Universe said take another card. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that, the Magician. It's because of this now and that time that you got back, that facilitating the agreements, your own personal resources, whatever the situation is, finally getting that investment in, whatever the situation this is, how you got the pentacles, adjusting things and everything, pulling in the type of lifestyle you want. It's then when you get to fully further reflect. Okay, of course you have to get to further reflect because you're focusing on this. And then you realize, wow, I have a lot of power. I have a lot of options I can take this to. Okay? The Magician. You finally get to really further tap into your strengths. Tap into your abilities. Tap into your latent potentials. Okay? And you'll get to see that you have more than just the Ace of Pentacles. You have all the aces within you. Okay? And practically also speaking in your external world. But you could not fully see it because a lot of times your time was taken by building someone else's dream of sorts. So you only saw more so, in certain respects, the agenda of other people's responsibilities that were laid on you. But now as you're making these transitions and you're focusing more on your life, you get to see certain things and prospects and opportunities that are encircling you that you can actually take advantage of, that you can further manifest. Okay? Within you and externally. Okay? So when the celebration happened, this is a huge transformative energy. Your mindset and everything was already transforming to begin with around here. Okay? So definitely more so in the early parts of May, there is this aha moment of sorts, this epiphany that further garners you towards your commitment towards developing your life in the way that you want to. Okay, Sagittarius? Let's see what the ladder cards have to say. My mouth is very dehydrated. Okay, let's see what the ladder cards have to say, Sagittarius. Wow, I saw this coming. I should have said it. The sun. And we saw the sun's energy coming through a bit on the justice card. Like bringing in that good karma, making the scales balance, okay? Shining on the sun. And of course it was going to like come out eventually, it seems. And here we go. When you realize your strength, your abilities, the options that are truly available to you, when you really focus on your life, your potential, your growth, your moving forward in this existence, when you focus on that, you entreat so much positive vibrations coming your way. And the sun is coming through. There's a lot of strength, stability, assurance. This is putting things in proper order in its place. And it's also vindicating everything that you've gone through. When the sun comes through in a reading, it definitely illuminates and brightens and makes things in the reading all that much grander, all that much more meaningful, all that much more purposeful. Okay, you are headed towards a much more harmonious and bright existence. Okay, I sense right here with the sun energy, there's also a type of weight, a type of stress that is slowly, I don't sense it fully coming off just yet, but I sense it slowly melting off your shoulders. Okay, especially what was happening here. It's almost like, you know, when in the break of dawn, as it were, and the dawn's light is coming through and it's slowly pushing away the dark and the shadows. That's what I feel is happening here. It is this development, it's this epiphany. Finally, you get to focus on your reality, okay? And really get to see it for what it is. The sun's coming through, bringing you opportunity, order, bringing you illumination, epiphanies, creativity. Okay, it's a bountiful attraction of energy that's going to help further facilitate the good karma and all of those favors coming into your life. Okay, you are on. This is like a green light card as well. You are on the right path. You are good to go. Your mindset, your commitment. This is a great direction for you. Further clarification. Wow, the devil energy. So some of you may not believe that this is like a huge contrast right here, okay? But the devil energy is that delusion, that doubt of oneself, okay? Now, I sense this is coming through because certain people, they're going to see the direction that you're headed, okay? And they're going to try to come in and usurp or kind of feed off of this new high vibration in order to push their own agenda. But you're not going to allow that anymore. Some of them may even try to bring in doubt. I don't sense too much doubt per se in you. Okay? There's a transformative energy still happening with you. But the devil energy is a lot of delusions, a lot of disorder. Okay? This is that doubtful energy. That because all these good things are starting to happen and things are starting to move a little bit more in your favor towards the direction that you want, you're almost kind of thinking, some of you, that is this too good to be true? Okay? Some of you, that again, this is someone or some like situation or grouping of sorts. They want to further pull you back into their stuff, okay? And you know, I can give you an example of this, and I know in my work, and I'm not trying to say anything contrary or not trying to deface anyone or anything, but in my work, my main job currently, sometimes when you're focusing on certain things, trying to get certain qualities together, and then you have your own personal life as well, your world is not just the job. You have other commitments to yourself or your family or something like that, and then they try to bring on certain more responsibilities when they saw certain more flows of speed and expedience and quality and stuff like that. That's because you got your work life in a better order and manage and all that kind of stuff. But you did that in order to further manage your own life so that you can come into work on time, so you can leave work on time. You understand? So that you're not there after hours of work trying to take care of certain deadlines or whatever. Okay, but when certain things start moving smoothly like that, people going to, like in your work world, other world, like maybe even in your family, they say, "Oh, you have so much more free time now," and all this and that. You know what I mean? And they try to come into that energy, come into that brightness, and put some of their agenda in there, and that will disrupt the flow that you created in order so that you can facilitate this more time, more resources that you garnered, that you nurtured towards a different project or to facilitating your growth and your development in another part of your life. Okay, you need to not allow that type of energy into this beautiful solar system that you have been creating, that you work to create. Okay? Some of you, like I said, it's doubt. And some of you, this is someone or something or entity or whatever wanting to gravitate and come in and use your organized abilities. Okay? You don't have time for that. Okay? Don't allow that. Further clarification. Yeah, look at this. You see, when it comes in, it's like it would cause regret if you take this on, whatever this is, if you allow this. Okay? You've worked too hard. After spilled cup after spilled cup, you are on the cusp of achieving these golden cups that's just in the back of you. Okay? Don't let your work, your patience, okay, Sagittarius, with the meaningful dynamic of life that you've been praying for, going for, cultivating. Don't let that go to waste. Don't allow another spilled cup. Don't allow another promise, quote unquote, to disappoint you. Okay? You don't need you don't need this, like, you don't need this anymore, these disappointments. You don't need this abuse. You don't need this manipulation. You don't need this doubt anymore. You don't need it. Okay? Focus on your agenda. You've already started facilitating it. You made the commitment. You see things moving in your right direction. Okay? The golden cups are right there for you. Okay? And the thing about it is with the devil energy, especially Sagittarius, certain people they can see success building and growing in people, and they don't want to let you go. They don't want you to see those golden cups. They don't want to see that you can be nourished on your own. Okay? They don't want you to see that. Okay? They want you to think that, you need them. Don't allow that to happen. I mean, I can't tell you what to do in your life, but Sagittarius, please. Okay? Further clarification for the Five of Cups. Yeah, look at, what did Sagittarius, come on. Seven of, you know what? I am going to put this on YouTube because I feel like, even though, I'm going to put this on YouTube because I really do feel like a lot of Sagittarius going through certain things. And even if you're not a Patreon member, I want y'all to see this. I feel like y'all should see this. Y'all need to see this. Okay? Sagittarius. The Seven of Pentacles. What did I just say? You're working too hard in your garden. This is the Harvest card. You work too hard on cultivating, on grooming, getting the tools, the ladders, the resources, actually getting the investment for the land, coming out every day, making sure that tree is taken care of, making sure the little squirrels are not bothering things, okay? There's a cultivation happening. This is an expectation towards a harvest. Sagittarius, don't allow this. Don't allow this. You keep steady the course. Okay? Steady the course, Sagittarius. Okay? The harvest is coming. You're cultivating it. Let's see what the angel message has to say about all this, Sagittarius. Yeah. If you want to get out of this heartache, Three of Swords, and that's the whole point. Sagittarius, I told you, you're tired of this pain and you want to live a freer life. You want to move in the direction of the lifestyle that you've envisioned for yourself. You're leaving something. Okay? Whatever that leaving of whatever that something is. Okay? You want a healing, you want independence, you don't want this pain anymore. I feel like almost every day you wake up it's a type of pain. Okay? You don't want that anymore. This is your opportunity to change that. And you're going to make a decision to change that, a commitment to change that. Okay? Further clarification for the angel message. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Wands, that's that commitment energy. This is someone who's like, go at it, fiery, gonna get it done. Okay? She is someone approachable. She is someone who is not afraid. Okay? She will put her hands on things and get it done herself if she has to. She has no problem with that. She still keeps her regality, her poise. She's very respected. She's learning as she goes. You understand? She's leading with her passions. She knows what she's about. No one can tell her otherwise. Okay? This is a strong, independent, knowing what they want, going after it, determined person. That's what's happening here. That's you. Further clarification, because she doesn't want this. The whole point of the reason is to get out of this. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. You're transforming. 2 of Cups. You have to nurture your heart. You have to nurture your higher self. You're coming out of a poor man's mentality into a higher level of vibration. There's a transformative energy happening, and we already know that right here. Okay? You've been starved in certain respects. Okay? You're looking at yourself in the mirror, and it's like, you know what? You're seeing who you could be, and now you're going after it. Okay? There is a battle I sense with the 2 of Cups in you that's really fighting your current reality with who you believe, who you know, who you can feel that you truly are. And the fight starts now, especially for many of you. Okay? You're leaving a type of lower vibration to a higher vibration to believe in yourself and to move forward. Universe said, take another card as it pertains to the angel message. Wow. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. The world. That's the whole point of this as well. You're tired of the pain. You're going to put in the work. You're going to put in the commitment. You're going to make those boundaries. You feel like you are meant for more, which you are. And once all this is happening, it is leading you to the world. There's a new existence, a transformative essence and state. Okay, some of you will be relocating eventually. Some of you will be traveling. Okay, moving out, whatever the situation is. Really being independent. Having the strength, the conviction, the resources, the fortitude, the connections, whatever it is you need. You will be complete for your new chapter, your new agenda in life. An abundant, more exuberant, more purposeful, more meaningful life. Okay? Granted, I don't sense it happening in the next 2 months. I sense this is the facilitation of it. You may start to see certain manifestations of the world card. I sense more in October for some of you. Okay? For some of you, it could push towards the end of the year. Okay? I do see a certain groundbreaking dynamic, like another what do you call it, a hurdle crossed that was similar to this right here in July. Okay, for some of you, but this is where you're headed, is what I'm trying to say. The angel message, the whole purpose of this. Okay, so the angel message is covering the purpose and the understanding of all this, but this right here is the time frame of the reading. Okay, so this is the April 15th to May the 10th, give or take the areas of the time frame that I may have mentioned that pertain to certain particular cards or situations. Okay, but Sagittarius, you are going to be moving to a better place, so please continue working forward. Please don't give up. Keep moving forward. Keep your diligence. Keep finding the true essence of who you are and go at it. Go after your happiness for real. I wish you all the best, Sagittarius. Bye. Okay, that has been your reading. I really do hope that it helps you, guides you, gives you some clarity. And if you'd like to see the reading in its entirety, I invite you to become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. I wish you all the best. Bye.